By the rings of rudeness, I summon episode 123 of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. Thank you, Dr. Strange.
Did not realize we were starting.
Yeah, man.
You
we got summoned. We got summoned by the man himself, the Sorcerer Supreme.
You didn't.
Master of the mystic arts.
Usually you tell me when you're going to hit record. You didn't.
I didn't know. Dude, I didn't know. We just got zapped from that universe into here. To the recording studio.
What universe were we in?
The universe where we weren't recording, but we're recording now. I'm sure.
I'm Tom.
This is and wait, what did he say? Okay, episode 123. Yes, thank you, Doctor. The Doctor will see us now. Episode 123 of the RudeBoyz Power Hour.
Whoa! Did not realize it was that kind of visit to the doctor.
He just felt you up. Oh.
He checked the old prostate.
Right. I'm gonna have to see a medical degree with this man before he starts
shoving fingers in places.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yikaroo. Anyway, we're talking about Doctor Strange. In case you didn't know, Doctor Strange. You know what I'm saying?
He gets a little strange.
You sit on your hand for like 20 minutes.
No, that's Dr. Stranger.
Oh, the Doctor Stranger, right?
Yeah.
Doctor Strangest, both hands. Anyway, enough shenanigans. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
I feel like you would not be able to bring your hands.
You're flopping around like a penguin or something.
And you would just hurt yourself because you'd be tapping your nuts.
Or it's the best one you've ever gotten. You never know. Doctor Strangest coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Anyway, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness comes out this weekend as per recording.
Fuck am I?
And you will hear our we're going to recording right now before we see the movie. But we're going to cut in a little. We're going to go into another universe where we did see the movie, and you're going to hear from those boys.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to do that one.
I'm going to record on my phone, guy. It's not that hard. We've done it before. Anyway, yes, we're going to talk about Doctor Strange, the man, the myth, the legend, comic book superhero. He's in cartoons and video games. You know, he's a fucking Marvel guy.
Man whore.
He also does fuck a lot.
He bangs a lot of miss.
Yes. I don't know what it
His current conquest was Elektra.
Current conquest? He's dead, though, in the comics right now.
I don't know. I saw a panel. Is he?
From what I heard, it was pretty good. I was watching some YouTube stuff. We're getting ahead of ourselves right now. We are talking about Doctor Strange all episode. The big time Doctor Strange, the big Doctor Strange episode every time. But right now I'm going to concoct a mixed drink, a mystical mixed drink, beverage-wise. So Tom, I'm going to need you to vamp a little bit.
You want me to vamp?
Yeah, so...
somebody said vamp! No, Michael!
That is funny. All right, let's take it from the top. Who's in our mouth? Marbles in my mouth? Who's in our mouth? This, my friend, is a drink from the internet channel, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, of all the places. Secret of the Booze. They do nerdy cocktails. This one's called the Doctor Strange. What it is, it's several boozes, but it's all good. It looks very pretty, right? You're not looking. And it's concocted in the Snapshotter shot glass, which is dual-chambered shot glass. Bottom chamber, banana liqueur and vodka. Top chamber, blue curacao, hypnotic, and my own, not necessarily creation, but so what this is, Tom, this is vodka, strawberry syrup, which I made, and luster dust, which gives it like a real shiny look to it. And are you taking a picture or are you taking a video? Okay. I mean, I'm going to make another one just to kind of, get the whole look going on. But, y'all ready for this? Oh. Actually, Tom, you're going to twist that bad boy, okay? Yeah, cool. I like that.
You see the sparkles?
Yeah. Sparkly. So wait. You're going to twist it clockwise. Yep. So ready? 1, 2, 3. And then let it kind of do its thing for a little bit. You know, now it gets, it's all the yellow kind of messing. Oh, look at that. It's really, the banana liqueur is pretty thick. That layer is not going. But like you see this, it's kind of, there's not really much you can do about it. Yeah. And then there you go. It's a little less green than I thought. I think the banana liqueur is not as yellow as I purchased, but yeah, there you go. So you don't shoot it, you sip it.
But you told me you don't shoot it because I was about to.
Ready to fucking down it, bro. Pretty fruity, right? I mean, fruit flavored, I should say.
Oh, it's tasty.
Yeah.
Gotta get the business cards.
Yes.
Victim.
Yeah. Taste tester / victim.
Yeah.
So that's Doctor Strange. I'm gonna make another one, post it to the Sure Mix a Lot Instagram.
I guess my picture wasn't good enough for the Sure Mix a Lot Instagram.
You can put that on the Rude. I'll put that on our official Instagram.
Mine wasn't good enough for Sure Mix a Lot.
Are you upset right now?
Huh?
Are you upset right now?
I'm salty about your Sure Mix a Lot page.
Relax.
Shut up. Grow up.
You grow up.
You throw up.
What? Okay.
I don't grow up. You throw up.
Oh my god. There we go. We didn't clink it up. Well, I guess we'll have to make another. Anyway, not bad, right? I don't know why I said not bad, meaning this is my multiple drink I've had. This is my first one I had and made. I was very happy with the sparkly shit.
No, same.
Yeah.
I think you did a good job on it.
And you took a great picture, Tom. We should post it on the RudeBoyz.
See,
Instagram.
now you're just now you're patronizing me.
Oh, here we go with this.
You bastard.
I'm such a victim.
No, you're an asshole, not a victim.
No, I was making fun of you.
Yeah, and you're an asshole.
Oh. All right. Well, why don't we go into Blitzkrieg news?
Blitzkrieg! Go! Starting off in games like we always do. Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase June 12th.
Yes. Yeah, E3's canceled. E3's dead. I don't know if anybody remembers that from previous Blitzkrieg news, but E3 ain't a thing anymore. But we're still going to get news, video game-wise, out of that news cycle, I suppose, same time, So
yeah.
Xbox and Bethesda, they were the first ones to say, yo, we're going to fucking talk about some video games, son. Then it's happening in June?
June 12th.
June 12th, next month, man. There we go.
Yep.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Yeah! Let's rage!
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care much about that stuff, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I've got Game Pass. That's cool.
Square Enix sells off Western Studios.
Yeah.
This is pretty big. I was seeing this floating around a lot.
They sold off Crystal Dynamics, Eidos, and I think Square Enix Montreal, who've been doing pretty much like the Hitmans, the... actually, I don't know if it was Iowa or whatever. And their intellectual properties as well. They sold off too. So like the Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, it just wasn't doing it for them. I mean, Square's got obviously a huge JRPG catalog of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and whatnot, and their stuff never hit, and a lot of it came from the last two Marvel games they put out. Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a fun game, did not make sales expectations, and Marvel's Avengers was a fucking shit show. So, that was the nail in the coffin, I guess, for them. But they sold it for like $300 million to Embracer Group, which is just like a holding company of, like a collective, like Nordic was to THQ, and yeah, they're getting a blockchain or some shit, whatever.
Hey, guy, because I see that's the only game. So now I know in our little Discord that we have, you put up that they were going to reveal the roster for AEW. Did they ever do that?
Yeah. I
Boom!
didn't see that. You're right.
Okay, cool. You didn't see it, neither did I.
It's going to have, the name guys. They were still very vague about it. They say it's coming to consoles and PC. They didn't say which console. It's probably not going to be Switch. That's just how it goes. And,
did they say how it'll look? By any chance?
It'll look a little more like I think like the older THQ/Ukes games.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah, no,
I'm,
and
like
that was
like
what they
No
wanted to
Mercy
do. Yeah.
and all
That's what
the
they wanted to do.
the SmackDown games.
And they've done a couple reveals here and there. They showed, like the Jungle Boy model. I know Chris Statlander and Nyla Rose were talked about being in this game, and I believe it was also newsworthy that Owen Hart will be in this game.
Yeah, no,
well,
and that's why I wanted to mention this.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty cool, man. More
it is.
video game
I mean,
stuff.
I liked Retromania.
Right.
I mean, from what I've seen with 2K22,
it's worlds better than.
It's getting a lot of reviews. You know, I've been involved in a couple of Royal Rumbles on.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, it's just like it's fun to like see like all the shit that people like, even the more mods that people have done, like with all like the current pop culture, all the Marvel movies and everything. Like people have just gotten fucking crazy, which is fantastic.
But yeah, there's obviously more.
Cool. No.
Fight Forever.
And I hope it does. I hope it does give us a creator wrestler.
I'm sure it will.
Because
it seems like a very, like a very standard thing to have nowadays.
Because we Retromania did it, and I'm a little sad about that one. But then again, I think with how the sprites were and how long it took for that fucking game to come out, because we'll have to make the boys.
I agree. Yeah,
we will, and I hope that they will put it out on like last gen consoles as well.
They're still out there. They're still.
But again, you know what? You're saying not the Switch. I think the Switch could handle something like graphically, like.
It's all honestly.
It's all up in the air right now. Yeah. I mean, for all we know, MLW could turn around and buy out AEW.
Well, they are the number one company.
They are.
You're not wrong, Tommy. You're not wrong.
Comic book news.
Yes.
Everything as ever.
Okay,
every time, I get you, brother.
Like,
I know, no, I honestly, like, I and you know me, I do my checks before. I haven't looked at Blitzkrieg since 2 weeks, a week ago. Oh, come on, you went in cold with the fucking top 10. I'm going in cold with Blitzkrieg.
Oh yeah, big shock.
Shut up. I always check. I always got my ear to the ground, but nothing has really popped. Right. Like everything's been about Man
of the people.
Everything's been Moon Knight or fucking Doctor Strange right now. Like, Mamma Mia! Mario movie delayed to April 7, 2023. Yep. Sorry. Insert generic Italian accent.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a. It came out of like nowhere. It was like Monday night or something like that where it came out, and the tweet was like, "This is Miyamoto. I am delaying the movie," basically, and it's just like that's a weird way to announce that, but sure. But it was legit. So Miyamoto delayed it. He did it. He said no. So I don't know. Whatever.
Sorry, I'm doing some live research right now.
Tommy's doing some live research right now.
Well, live asking members of the nation about our topic for this episode.
Okay.
So
I like that. This is good. Yeah, good homework.
Yeah.
In class.
Because I totally forgot what our topic was.
Oh my god, you're the comic book guy,
dude.
Dude, mate.
You know how many characters I have to play in Final Fantasy XIV?
Oh my god, do you know how many multiverses there are?
And you think of it that way. Every time you roll your eyes when I say I've made a new character.
That's it. You just a new variant has been created.
Here we fucking go again. So you're making El Muerto movie starring Bad Bunny at out 1/12/2024. El Muerto apparently is a luchador that has faced off against Spider-Man recently.
2 issues.
Oh.
Yes. Sony back at it again with the bullshit of being like, yep, we want Bad Bunny in a movie. How can we make this Spider-Man related?
Well, I mean, I mean, Sony sees how well, fucking Bad Bunny has been for WWE.
I mean, yeah, he was. I thought he was a good celebrity. What am I trying to say? Involvement. He's a fan. He's into it, and he's famous. He's popular, and he'd be down to do it. So I mean, why not? Of course, you want to be like, yeah, let's strap the rocket to him. But obviously, Kevin Feige, in retaliation, was like, I'm just gonna lock down the MCU for 2033.
Yeah.
All right, and Sony's just doing this shit in the corner, and like, oh god. So anyway.
Yeah, nah, and like, I know Kevin Feige is like, he's not happy with like the TV advertisements for Doctor Strange.
Right.
Which I agree with him. It's shown too much.
Yeah. No.
I mean, and honestly, that's a lot of shit. Like, I don't mind for TV shows.
Right.
TV shows, you can spoil the fuck out of it for me, because you know what? For all I know, you're showing me shit that could be 2 or 3 weeks later.
Right. Okay.
You're showing me a lot with a fucking movie that I want to go see. I mean, granted, I'm taking a stand right now. Movie companies, if your fucking movies aren't more than 2 hours plus, I ain't paying to go fucking see you in the movie theaters.
Okay.
Sorry.
Taking a stand.
Yeah. Unless
Not even the next Marvel movie. I mean, Doctor Strange is 2 hours 3 minutes.
Dude, name one Marvel movie that's been below. I mean, I'm sure, like maybe like an hour 58. There's been a Marvel movie.
Okay.
But like, you know what I mean though. Like,
oh, you're saying if it's under 2 hours?
yeah, if it's under 2 hours, dude, why am I gonna pay you $20 fucking dollars? Why am I gonna pay $20 to go see a fucking movie?
Have a good time, enjoy the cinema. Welcome back to the theaters, like Nicole Kidman tells us.
All right, calm down. You sheep. You fucking sheep.
Hard drive news.
Hard.
The Onion for like video game and nerdy shit.
Right.
It says, movie a bit too proud to be from the studio that brought you Venom. It's like, yep. Thanks, Morbius. Shh. Don't say his name.
Honestly, man, we've said it.
Morbius was. Oh, okay, so you have his name. Fuck.
It was fine.
It was fine.
I was entertained.
You heard our thoughts on it. You heard our thoughts.
Honestly, I was entertained.
Yeah.
And like I said, with that end credits, I was really half expecting a 30 Seconds to Mars movie, which again I would have been fine with because I like 30 Seconds to Mars. But you know,
got going on?
I don't know, man. No, give me a minute. Networking, live networking. Batman is back. It is back with the Batman 2 in development. What the?
See, this is why I love when you're not reading this shit ahead of time to just fucking jumble you up. Yep, Batman 2 sequel coming, baby boys and girls.
Wait,
you saw the Batman, right?
We will be talking about the
okay,
Batman.
Excellent.
Yeah,
little sneak peek for CatchUp.
Yeah. CatchUp. John Watts steps away. I actually did see this. I meant to put it on, but then I got distracted.
So thank God I'm here.
I got distracted with one of the many characters I've been playing. John Watts steps away from Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
probably because...
He was a little burnt
do
out.
we fucking need a goddamn Fantastic Four movie? No, we fucking don't.
Yeah, we need a good Fantastic Four movie, and it's a shame that Stanley wasn't alive to see it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, John Watts I thought would have been a perfect hit for that because it would be a good, fun movie. But he's a little burnt out. He needs to take a step away, and more power to him. And I'm glad they're, I don't want to say letting him do it, but, like, I'm glad they're letting him step away and kind of, trying to avoid burnout. You know what I mean? He's a great director. He did an excellent job with the Homecoming trilogy.
Oh, yeah, dude, he has the fucking... Then, yeah, step away, dude. Like, you earned your rest.
He is the only one that has done 3 movies with the same character.
Yeah?
Right? Let's think about it. Because the 3 Iron Men were 2 different directors. Thor was 2 different directors.
3 different directors.
No, it wasn't...
Kevin Branagh did not do Thor 2.
No?
No.
Okay. But not the same director. All the Avengers movies were 2 different, 2.5 different directors. Yeah. Directing groups, because you had fucking...
Joss Whedon
and the Russos.
The Russos, yep.
Yeah.
I gotta look up Captain America.
Well, the first one wasn't the Russos, obviously. But
No, I gotta see if Captain America was all the same. That's what I mean.
I just said, the Russos didn't do the first one.
Oh, right, the Russos did.
Winter Soldier and Civil War.
Right, okay, you're correct.
But then that's it. Then Spider-Man's the only one that... And then we know Doctor Strange is obviously out, because it was Scott Derrickson and not Sam Raimi.
Which I honestly would have been very interested to see Scott Derrickson's version of this movie, because I do know, like, there was rumor he wanted a alternate version of Doctor Strange played by Ethan Hawke, because Ethan Hawke's like his go-to guy.
Right. Okay.
He directed what the fuck was that? Those movies, Insidious, that Ethan Hawke was in. Also, the one that's coming out, the Black Phone, which we saw the trailer for.
Yeah.
I thought that movie came out a while, like when we saw it last night in Soho.
Yeah, that was definitely like some trailers.
That fucking I cannot wait to see that. I did not realize.
It's gonna be 90 minutes. You ain't gonna go see it.
I cannot. Well, I'm stoked because it's based off a short story by Joe Hill.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha.
Who the fuck is Joe Hill?
Stephen King's son.
Yeah, ooh. Good man.
The only other one that comes close possibly is the guy who did Ant-Man. Right, Peyton Reed.
Yeah.
I think he did the first two, and I think he's doing Quantumania. No, we didn't know.
I'd have
Age of Mystery.
I'd have to look.
No, you don't have to. We keep it Blitzkrieg.
Woo!
We're talking about other shits now.
All right, stop yelling at me. There is nothing in TV.
Nothing in television.
There is nothing in wrestling.
Nothing.
There's nothing in etc.
Nothing.
No one's died recently that we give a shit about, celebrity-wise or whatever.
I mean, it sounds dark, but you ain't wrong. So,
and
thank God. Let's keep it that way.
That's all we have for Blitzkrieg.
That's all we have for Blitzkrieg news. By the tomes of tomato, it is time for RudeBoyz CatchUp. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Strange. Dr. Strange, everybody. Clap, 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 clap. I gotta get the fucking buttons back.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I mean, Chris,
Yeah.
would you mind telling the nation what you've been up to while I'm binded in the binds of Sidorak?
Okay, got you. Yeah, I can do that. I can do
Thanks,
that while
buddy.
you break that spell.
There,
Let's see.
pal.
So what have I been up to? Oh, Tom, Nation, I finished, as you've all seen on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469, a playthrough of Infernax, which is Tom's leading game of 2022.
And my leading game of games not released in 2022.
It was February.
Games that are not released in 2022 is Miles.
Ah, okay, I'm sorry.
So don't cut me off,
I
fuck.
realized you were just making up Rudy's categories all of a sudden.
That's not a made-up category, you bastard.
No, we can do games of the year.
Right, and we also do games that were not released in that year.
No, out of all the years we've done the Rudies, we haven't. We've talked about it.
Pretty sure we have.
Never awarded non-2020 whatever.
We're
matter.
going to agree to disagree.
Fair. Infernax.
But I'm right.
A lot of fun. Tom, let's talk about Infernax. You were talking about it previously.
Oh my god, this game.
Are you still playing it? Because I know you're doing a second.
Every
playthrough.
so often, I don't know, watching you play like Spider-Man, I've been like, man, Marvel's Capcom, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
That's something else. You know what? You're absolutely right. I never got into the DLCs for that. I think I did the Midnight Sun one. I
think
do
we
the
can-
X-Men or the other thing.
Maybe
Talk to me, buddy.
Maybe
Come on,
we could
I'm
do
not-
a
years.
maybe we could do a streaming of us playing it.
I can't. I can't. I tried to figure out how to quickly and cheaply.
I think you need something.
Oh yeah, well I need a lot of stuff, but yeah, I need some sort of rig or whatever to
No,
set that
I think it's like anyway. We'll talk about it off air.
We'll talk about it right fucking now. We're filling up dead air after me making a drink for 15 fucking
I
minutes.
think there's like a $20 piece that.
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, and
purchase something
you
like
weren't
that.
able to figure it out?
Poor lag. It was laggy. Like
Really?
I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I really gotta hunker down and get it. And who knows? I think all this easy streaming will ease me into streaming more. As far as with other things, like don't get me wrong, Nation, Spider-Man is happening. I've been a little lax with Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man. I'm gonna get back into it.
But you've been
close.
killing it on the fucking Instagram.
Yeah, no, we're still.
Because
rocking it.
I'm just a lazy fat
No,
pig.
you, Tom, this is the year Spider-Man top 10s. That's you, baby boy.
Yeah.
So that's you.
I-
I'll take this month.
I almost fucked up.
It's all good.
I almost fucked up this month.
It's all good. Yeah, so there's going to be, and I was able to, technically speaking, we will be streaming more Spider-Man games. We'll just put it that way.
Oh, especially one that I cannot fucking wait for.
So
Oh my god, I am so hard.
We'll get into that. I want to finish up Marvel Spider-Man, though. It's still early in the month, and, I'll hopefully get back into it next week.
I wish you could see my boner right now. I am so hard for the one that
He's
you
not talking to me, Nation. He's talking to you, RudeNation.
I'm talking to anyone that... Yeah. Oh!
The erection of verdict. The morning wood. The wand of what whom in my pants. But Infernax was a lot of fun. Check out the archives on our YouTube.
We have YouTube?
We do.
Cool.
bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube, all lowercase. That's all there. It's 5 parts. RudeBoyz be streaming Infernax.
So I didn't interrupt the YouTube now. That means at the outro I can interrupt it.
I've learned that I say my bit, you say your bit. I say, you say, and then I say the address.
You've already said the address this episode.
We're going to see what happens then. But
we will.
it was a lot of fun in Infernax.
It really was. Like, musically, I love the music. I love the music. And it is one of those games where you're like, fuck, I died. No, fuck that. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not going out like that.
You'll see the deaths. You'll see all the deaths, all the spills, all the chills, all the thrills.
I believe Twitch also does have a video on demand option.
For like a couple things. I don't even think you might have to be a partner to get some.
Right.
Actual archive.
We'll get there in like 10 years.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That our subscriber count's picking up, man. Our YouTube really could use some loving.
You're welcome.
What?
For the Twitch.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Tommy did that. Thank you.
All my free company people in Final Fantasy 14, please go subscribe and like us on YouTube at, Chris, what's that address?
bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube, all lowercase.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, yeah, go do that thing so we can get a proper URL this time. So, I did that. I just, cleaning up a couple of video games. I started, actually on May 1st, so, gearing up for May the 4th, Star Wars Day. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. And, so this is the first Lego game I've picked up since Tom and I played, this was pre-RudeBoyz Game Club, Lego Marvel Superheroes for the Wii U.
For the longest time, your phone your icon on my phone was when you were playing as Mr. Fantastic, I made you turn into a teacup.
Teapot, yep. Okay, I remember that. But that was a lot of fun. It was fun, but like these games, they're so chaotic and made for children that our adult brains are like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. I don't know what to do. It is very confusing. It is gibberish. It is absolute nonsense. And I'm kind of having that problem with Lego Star Wars.
I hate the Lego games.
You hate the Lego games? That's a very strong claim.
I told you I hate them.
You have. Yeah, that's true.
I play them because I'm playing with you and you're my friend, and I know you want to enjoy playing with someone else.
They are good. They're good co-op games.
They're good to play alone.
Which is what I'm doing right now. So the deal with Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, it's the 9 movies. The 9 Skywalker Saga movies. And I don't know if they're doing DLC for Solo or Rogue One or Clone Wars or something like that. Or Mandalorian. Outside of just bringing in character packs. But regardless, right now I'm playing in New Hope. And how it works is it doesn't go like mission by mission or chapter by chapter. You basically are thrown into like a big hub world that you get to explore and try to get like mini kits or, collectibles, a whole shitload of collectibles, which is already overwhelming me. And you need specific characters to unlock certain collectibles, which is fine. That's a Lego thing. If anybody's never played a Lego game, your little Lego minifigures, your characters all kind of fit into different archetypes. So, like, Leia is a rebel, Han is a scoundrel, C-3PO is a protocol droid, R2-D2 is an astromech, and all of them have special abilities. So, like, R2-D2 can open up little R2-D2 doors, or C-3PO can talk to aliens in any language. Leia has a grapple hook. Han has, like, a weird bullet time slow-mo thing. Well, because I guess he's planning out his shots or something like that. It's very confusing, and it's really not translated well to an adult. To a child, it's probably like, oh,
fucking
yeah, I know exactly
blows their mind away.
Yeah, but me, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand. But whatever. It is cute and it is funny. I'll give him that. A couple stuff that made me chuckle. It does have, like right when you start the game up, probably one of the best Star Wars-y, like hoorah collage moments, like different scenes from the movies, obviously all Lego-ized, and it's just really good. Like it splices together all these lightsaber fights from like Empire and Revenge of the Sith, and then Rise of Skywalker, you know, and it's like fuck yeah, Star Wars, good job, you know. So I'm keep trudging along on it. I really feel like I should be further along in a baby's game for babies. But it's, you know,
just play on the train.
I haven't brought my Switch out in a while. This new Switch I haven't taken
Been a
out,
while.
but I could definitely do that. But actually on the train, what I was doing was I was reading Todd McFarlane's run of adjectiveless Spider-Man, also just known as Spider-Man. So this was like a mid 90s. I gotta dump that. That's old.
I'd say so.
Yep. It's a mid 90s run. Todd McFarlane. Everybody knows Todd McFarlane from Spawn. Prior to that, though, he was an artist in Amazing Spider-Man. I believe it was. Oh my God, the fucking writer's
Amazing.
name. I don't know the writer's name, but it was good. Anyway,
Keep going.
then he wanted to do his own thing. So they're like, all right, we'll give you your own Spider-Man title. You can illustrate it and write it. And he's like, "Ooh, baby, let's get it on." And it's very gritty. It's very dark. What's very funny, Tom, is you have when you read comics, you have a voice in your head for the characters. Like, what are some of your go-tos? Like Kevin Conroy when you're reading a Batman.
Yeah.
What about the X-Men? Like, anyone jump out at you?
The animated series.
The animated series?
Yeah.
Okay.
That or X-Men Evolution.
So, for me, Spider-Man bounces between Christopher Daniel Barnes from the animated series and Yuri Lowenthal from the Marvel, the video game. It bounces between the two of them, right? When I was reading McFarlane Spider-Man, I got, oddly enough, the fucking Spider-Man Unlimited voice in my head because that's just how it's written. Like, it's not quippy. It is a little more. It's Todd McFarlane. He's up his own fucking ass. All right, a hot take of the century, but
I believe the writer was David
McFarlane. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Live research.
Live research, baby boys. We don't do it very often, but when we do it, and it
Wrong.
takes forever and poorly. But that's the voice I hear. I hear like this very gravelly Spider-Man because like that's kind of obviously the look with McFarlane shit. Like he draws hideous fucking people. Like they've got thousands of teeth in their mouth and gums up to their nose. It's bad. It's disgusting. But like, listen, he draws really cool superhero stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the arcs in his stories deal with Calypso possessing the lizard, and the lizard is killing people. And then he sees Todd McFarlane draws a post-suicide Kraven the Hunter because he's Spider-Man's kind of almost also seeing hallucinations. So like that's fucking gritty. There was a fight between Ghost Rider and Hobgoblin, who was possessed by the demon. There was a Morbius arc. There was an arc with Wolverine and Spider-Man. They went to Canada because the Wendigo was maybe killing kids.
Roar.
Well, he doesn't say roar. He says Wendigo.
Wendigo.
That sounded goofy as fuck.
Again, it fits for Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, that's true. But, okay, case in point, when I was reading his Wolverine, I pictured the animated series. Because that's like the grittiness that I get. Like, that voice is very, very gritty, you know?
Right.
Michael Morbius, I didn't hear any voice. Because that would have just, yeah.
You heard no voice there, Christopher. Now I take his blood.
Honestly, I should have brought this down here for a live reading of what Michael Morbius would have sounded like in Todd McFarlane's run.
Oh my
of
God.
Spider-Man. But his run ended in this book and Marvel famously because he drew a two-parter with Rob Liefeld where X-Force. That's the Cable team?
Yeah,
Oh,
good lad.
Whew. Where Spider-Man and
I didn't have to
X-Force
end this
team up,
fucking episode on a down note.
where him and X-Force team up to fight the Juggernaut and Black Tom Cassidy because they blew up the World Trade Center. Yep. And Shatterstar thrusts one of his swords into Juggernaut's eye. So they edited it, and that was the nope, I'm out. You know, because they were like, you can give me free reign? Nope, we're editing it. Fuck off.
Well, okay, so
But
now
they actually showed the unedited panel in they collected some of the Marvel Age, the magazine they put out for
Wizard.
No, not Wizard, but Marvel had their own Marvel Ages or some shit like that.
But now hold on. Was he wearing the
holla.
Was he wearing the helmet?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Then you know what? That makes no sense.
He's got giant fucking openings around his eyes.
It doesn't matter. He's invulnerable.
Well, apparently, according to Todd McFarlane and the dialogue, Shatterstar's swords are blessed with magic and science.
I hate to fucking break facts to Todd McFarlane. You're a fucking twat who your fucking main character Spawn is just a ripoff of fucking Spider-Man's look.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You fucking hack. Get your own goddamn look. You fool.
wow.
Fuck you, McFarlane.
Wow. Okay.
Come at me at Tommy_Cash80, and that's Cash with a K. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, you fucking nutsack.
We know you listen, Todd. Thanks for the downloads, bitch.
Jim Lee's a lot better than your ass.
Did you well no, but then his eye heals, you get around with it. It's not blinded for life. You know, they stab him for a shock, and then he's like, my eye is healing because of the jab of Sidorak.
Fuck Todd McFarlane.
Tom, have you seen these Spawn intros that Todd McFarlane's done?
What, his ripoff of Spider-Man covers? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the when he did the HBO show.
Oh yeah, yeah. You showed them to me.
I'm gonna play one for
Why?
I'm getting it on YouTube because it's fucking ridiculous, and Todd McFarlane is up his own ass.
I fucking hate him. I want to punch him in the fucking face.
I mean, Todd McFarlane, good for you for being on one book for so long. All right, Nation, get ready. Moody music.
What would you do if at the moment of death, a voice from the darkness offered you the chance to live again? Have your answer? There's no time to think about it. Your heartbeat away from flatlining. Quick, what's the answer? I'm Todd McFarlane, and I created Spawn. I hope you'll consider the question.
That's Todd McFarlane, ladies and gentlemen. Tom, what have you been up to, buddy?
Right now I'm tweeting that I kind of want to punch Todd McFarlane in the face.
No. Is it on yours or is it on the RudeBoyz?
It's on mine, don't worry.
All right. Oh, whatever, I don't care. But yeah, that's all I've been up
I've
to.
already gotten us in trouble once.
That's true, yeah. He told, I think, JBL to hang himself or some shit. I don't remember. But yeah, like I said, that's what I've been up to. We will be talking about Moon Knight, though. Moon Knight wrapped up, so we'll talk about some Moon Knight. But
There
first,
we go. Tweet sent.
vamping right now. Oh, new tweet from Tommy Cash. I'll like it.
Ban. Damn you, Elon.
I think it immediately got pulled.
Did I?
This tweet violated Twitter's rules. Done. No, done.
We're temporarily limited some of your account features.
Wow, that's a live fucking banning.
Oh,
Free
man.
speech? Huh? Elon? Step at me. Alright, you and your fucking Emerald Farm. Alright, you know what? I'm probably gonna get...
No, I'm not gonna fucking delete it. I'm gonna keep it.
Boy, here we go.
Fuck you. By clicking delete.
You acknowledge that your tweet violated... No, I don't acknowledge, because Tom McFarlane's a fucking asshole.
Wow. Tweet level enforcement. My goodness. This is live.
This is fucking martial law.
I mean, it's not martial law.
No, you know what I meant.
Okay.
This is a tyranny.
Besides, this is tyranny. You're right, Tom. You know what? Eat the rich. Wake up, everybody.
Yeah.
Wake up. Anyway, Tom, what have you been up to besides getting in jail?
I'm Tweety Bird in a cage. Alright, fine. We're gonna delete, but I'm also gonna be.
Why don't you say I don't want to punch?
I
And
can't.
also, I'm being sarcastic.
I can't do anything for 11 hours and 58 minutes.
Oh wow, they really banned you for half a day, huh? Oh man. Oh Tom, that's really gonna interrupt all your tweeting you do.
Besides getting into Twitter jail,
Yep. What have you been up to, Tommy?
I watched The Batman.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not that Batman. The Batman. Not Batman. I don't know.
It was good.
Okay.
Better than I was expecting. Robert Pattinson was very good. I would like to see more of his Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
I think it was a fantastic Batman. I think his weakest thing in this, the weakest thing in this movie was the Riddler. I fucking hated how he looked.
Yeah,
I hate
like the character of the Riddler.
It's
I
like,
didn't
dude,
the look either.
you look like a fucking S&M dude.
Oh,
Like,
well, so that's where you're going, I guess.
did not like it. Zoe Kravitz
Did
killed
not
it.
like it.
Well, apparently I gotta be careful with what I say.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you gotta be safe.
So yeah, like, it was good.
I'm glad.
If you are interested in watching it again, I will sit there through the 2 hours and 56 minutes.
Okay.
Really didn't need to be that long.
Yeah.
Music was great in it. The whole atmosphere was good in it. I am looking forward to seeing, the second one.
Right.
I will be.
Refine it.
I will be keeping it as is, where I won't see it in theaters. I'll wait until it's available on streaming.
Yeah, fine.
That's why I haven't watched Sonic 2 yet,
Oh my god.
because I saw it on streaming, and that's how I'm keeping it, baby.
And I know I can't change your mind.
I mean, you can.
I could.
If you're like, hey, I'm kidnapping you, we're going to see Sonic 2, I'd be like,
I wouldn't do that.
well, I don't have a say.
Uncharted came out. I should pick that up. I'm curious.
Did it?
Yeah. Or Tuesday it comes out.
Maybe we should wait to see if it's available on streaming cheap to rent first.
I've heard good things. Like the series. Tom Holland's cool.
Okay, cool. Then let's fucking let's pick it up and watch do a RudeBoyz go to the movies.
I don't buy blind anymore. The last Blu-ray I bought was No Way Home. One before that, Jesus, I think it was a gift. Was the other Spider-Man movies? Yeah, I don't buy a lot of physical media anymore, brother. What else you been up to, Tommy? Where's that at?
I'm trying for a second band right now.
Oh my god. How are you gonna get a second band? What, are you on Facebook now?
No, well, it just said some
Ban the RudeBoyz.
It just said some features aren't available to me. Didn't say anything about tweeting.
I'm assuming I'm assuming that's the one they're stopping.
Well, I
If
get.
they didn't like what you said once,
I
they're not gonna let you.
I guess we're gonna find out.
my
You
God.
can't stop this crazy train.
Is there anything else? You gotta talk about Moon Knight or anything else?
Moon Knight Wrapped.
Moon Knight Wrapped. All right, yeah. So we finished up Moon Knight Nation. There'll be some slight spoilers. I don't think anything crazy. This was. What were your quick thoughts on Moon Knight? I know you're trying to get banned again.
I was highly I went into this with such low expectations because who the fuck asked for a Moon Knight show? And Oscar Isaac, the biggest betrayer in all of Star Wars history,
He didn't betray shit.
he's still biding his time.
Still.
Yeah. Poe Dameron, you'll see. You'll see.
I'll say. I haven't seen shit.
Something's gonna come out about Poe.
But he was like he sold spice. That was probably it.
There's other things.
I'm sure there is, but
Well,
seems like a good guy.
We'll see. But played by the very talented Oscar Isaac, who
Yes.
did play essentially two parts.
Yes, that is.
He pulled it off well. I
think so, yeah.
really do.
Yeah. I was a little not confused, but like it's kind of hard to get into, and like you want to kind of get some sort of basis in logic, and I think they did do a good job at the end of it. Like the first episode, you're following Stephen Grant, which is one of the main character's personalities. And if you're familiar with Moon Knight lore, that's not a big surprise. He suffers from dissociative identity disorder, or disease, or something like that, DID, and he is borderline schizophrenic, but his personalities all come out, and they kind of all have like, I don't know, kind of different traits, I suppose. Mark Spector is like the main host, quote unquote, and just based off of trauma or past history or life experiences, the personality of Stephen Grant came out, and that's kind of the main personality we follow for the first episode and a half, I think. What are your thoughts on the Moon Knight suit?
I dug it. I mean,
I've never read any Moon Knight.
he looks like a mummy,
which is cool. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the look that you want like the. It's almost like anti-nano machines with Iron Man suit, because it's like that's technology. Oh God, did you get banned again?
I don't know. I mean, let it go through.
Boy, I didn't get a notification, so I don't think it did.
Beans.
But I thought it was pretty cool. The suit was. What were your thoughts, Tom, on Khonshu? That's the Egyptian deity.
Oh, he's such a smart ass asshole.
Yes, I thought it looked dope though.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Just like the ominous presence of it. But yeah, then around the midway through the season, things get a little wacky. With a whole lot of like, is this real? Is this not? A lot, very Legion-y.
I didn't watch Legion.
You didn't watch Legion?
I watched the first season, and I was just like, "This is
something else, right?"
That
was the vibe I was getting.
Yeah. But I don't know. For some, you know what I think it was with Legion. Like, I think I got to go back and try to watch it without commercials.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you can just kind of absorb it all at once.
Exactly.
But yeah, a lot of vibes with that. Overall, I don't think this is really going to affect the MCU as a whole.
This had nothing to do with the MCU.
No, it didn't. And
there was no mention of the MCU. I mean, maybe we'll see him interact with some of the street level.
Yeah, which I'm okay with. But as of right now, as is par for the course for all the other Disney Plus MCU short series, outside of Loki, they're all just one and dones. WandaVision was just one. Falcon and Winter Soldier was just one. Loki was renewed for a second season.
Right.
Hawkeye was one. This is one. That's just what it is. I mean, I'm sure Moon Knight will appear. I mean, he's Oscar Isaac, A. B, he's a very interesting character. And C, the way that it got left off was open-ended. Which, I mean, it's still fresh. I know we did say 2 weeks, too bad. But if you know Moon Knight lore, it's Moon Knight lore.
Moonlight?
It's
Moonlighting? That's that's some Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd
right.
show.
Are we getting back into Bruce Willis puns?
Always.
Okay.
Because they die hard.
Oh my God. Anyway, I guess that's what we've been up to, right, Tommy? Anything else? That's it?
That's what we've been up to. You hate me.
Oh, it's magic. Wow.
Shit ass karaoke going on in the studio. Besides being in tweet jail.
It's magic. Anyway.
So we're talking about Harry Potter?
Oh fuck, we gotta do a Harry Potter episode, don't we? We haven't done one.
No.
Alright. But anyway, it's a Doctor Strange episode. What do you got going on? You got some notes over there, comic guy?
I mean, Doctor Strange is... He's one of those guys who... He was fucking... Shut up. He was just... he was an arrogant asshole.
Right.
And, he was made human, more or less. But he thought he was a god in the surgical world.
Right.
He was made humble by his tragic accident.
Right. Which he was a bit of an alcoholic, right? Wasn't it drunk driving in the comics?
Yeah. But bit of a drunk.
Right. Bit of a drunk.
Yeah. Flew into a ravine.
Right. Okay.
And lost the use of his hands, which is his bread and butter.
Which is what he would do to butter bread. Use his hands.
Well,
uses mystic arts
or his feet.
I mean, I don't know. He could be pretty ambidextrous. I suppose.
How about it's ambidextrous using your feet?
But I mean, you can be dexterous with your feet.
Wouldn't that be quadextrous?
Ambi means multiple or all.
I thought ambi meant dual.
No, that's bi. Anywho, Doctor Strange, July 1963, Strange Tales, number 110.
Another
created.
Another popular character who did not show up in his own self-titled book.
That's correct. Yes. I mean, honestly, they were a lot like that, right? Journey into Mystery, Amazing Fantasy.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. Created by Stan Lee
And Steve Ditko?
Yes. Another combination that made our boy, happy birthday, Spider-Man.
Happy anniversary, Spider-Man.
I'm going to say happy birthday still.
Happy anniversary.
Happy month also, Spider-Man. This obviously Spider-Man was a last-minute decision. But we got to talk about Doctor Strange. It's a movie coming out.
I have a feeling we're going to see Spidey.
No.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't think so.
Never know.
I don't think so. I think it's too soon.
I guess we'll know soon.
With the eye of Agamotto, I see all. What is up with his fucking trinkets, man? Like all the fucking...
He loves to have things with names.
That is just Stan Lee.
Oh, yeah.
This?
Yep.
You know what's going on, Nation.
Yep.
Of just
Jerking
gibberish. So I'm reading... I wanted to get this research in for the episode, but obviously it didn't happen. A collected edition of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange team-up specials. The collected edition is called The Way to a Dusty Death. And it was featured on Comic Pop, the back issues, which I was like, oh, I'll pick up a copy and read it and check it out. And the first issue is the Spider-Man Annual number 2. Spider-Man Annual number 1 was the first formation of the Sinister Six. So that's kind of just giving you a time period of what's happening. Issue 2 was Stan Lee and Steve Ditko at their Stan Lee and Steve Ditko-iest, teaming up Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. This was also Doctor Strange when he was all blue. You know, the cape would show up whenever, but he was all just blue and very he looked like the fucking, I don't even know, like some McDonald's character or something. I don't know. That's a really weird reference. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like the Fry guy, just like, oh. But anyway, it's Stan Lee just writing stuff, and it's like, are you talking to me or are you writing shit? Because it sounds like you're both doing both. Like, it's like, this is what this magazine is all about, true believers. Let's see the amazing Spider-Man swinging above the rooftops of New York City, the bustling concrete jungle. Like, stuff like that. It's like, wow. And that is taking up half the panel. All of that coloring. But anyway, it teams up Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, which is always a very fascinating team up for me, and I love it. Obviously because of the Stan Lee Steve Ditko connection, but it's always good because Doctor Strange is so holier than thou with his mystical arts and whatnot, and Spider-Man is so down to earth. But they respect each other. It's not like a Spider-Man and Wolverine team up where it's like, oh, they might just kill each other, or Deadpool, you know. But like they work together. I read it was Last Remains, I believe, which was the oh my god, what was his name? I forget. But it was one of the more recent Spider-Man arcs that came out in the past year, let's say, past calendar year, and that's when Doctor Strange is trying to have a conversation with Mephisto to be like, what the fuck is going on? Why you have such
Fisto.
See, there he is. Just focusing on one fucking syllable.
Fist.
Yep. Where Doctor Strange is trying to figure out why are you fucking with this guy? Why? Stop it. Can you stop it, please? Can you stop this? And I like that. I like that dynamic they have. And there's this like super dope picture, a cover of them. I posted on my Instagram, I think, where it was that was when the No Way Home trailer came out. It was like a very like psychedelic Spider-Man and Doctor Strange team up. Really cool. It's just, I'm glad.
But then they used the shit ass cover art that they use for the Blu-ray.
Oh no, I'm talking about the comic book.
Right? No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Oh, yeah,
like
but
you could have
Sony-
recreated something like
Oh
that.
my God, Sony, what are you fucking doing, scumbags? Anyway, by the. I have to make a food's here. Give me 1 second. All right, the food is here, Nation. I know you were all worried, but we got the food. So, well, let's just keep talking a little bit about Doctor Strange, though. You know, we haven't hit that hour yet. You reached out, Nation, to the Nation, Tommy, right?
I did, and
What do you got? What did you ask the members of the Rude Nation?
I just asked. I mean, one person from the RudeNation got back, but
Okay,
hey,
listen.
One
is more than zero.
Yeah, exactly. Just like how we were saying, how he's humanized,
Right.
like by his
Made humble.
exactly, showing that he does have faults and
Yes.
such, and like much like Spider-Man, as we said, they were both normal guys who ended up with this great
It's a
power.
very Stanley-ish thing.
Absolutely, which is
Yeah,
fine.
with
I
the
dig that.
experience.
But it also kind of didn't strip him of his ego.
Well,
He's
yeah,
still very
the same
egotistical.
ego, except it was migrated from like, I'm saving lives to I'm saving the dimension. So.
Yeah, and as we've said, he's a giant womanizer too.
Yeah, he fucks. He fucks.
I mean, he was a founding member of the Defenders,
Right. Okay.
which was made up of the Hulk,
Yep.
himself, Namor,
Sure.
and Silver Surfer. And then I believe there were other incarnations.
Definitely street level, as we're led to believe, from nowadays Defenders parlance.
Yeah.
Definitely. You
I
definitely
believe
see
that
the half-naked mutant Atlantean around with winged ankles and all.
and a
Silver
Gamma
Man.
Giant. I believe there was also another version of the Defenders where it was Iceman and Angel were on there.
Yeah, I believe you're right. That's when they were like, man, X-Men's canceled. But we got these cool characters. So let's
Yeah, exactly.
shift them over there. Yeah, that's what happens.
So yeah, there was a time he was all blue.
Yes,
like-
an astral projection form or something like that.
And running
He was, in the book I'm reading, because it's late 70s, early 80s. The whole thing kind of takes place, or the issues all take place in. And like when you used to have the old Marvel cover, like in the top left corner, right where it would say like Marvel Comics or whatever.
It has the characters.
Yeah, that
And
was
he's
him.
blue?
Yep, yeah, he was blue. He blew himself.
I think he also there was a point in time he was running around with a giant battle axe.
Why not? Why the fuck not?
I'm sure it was like the axe of Vinchu or
Yep, definitely.
right. Whatever Moon Knight's fucking Moon Knight's
Khonshu?
yeah, Khonshu. I can never remember.
It's all good. It's all made up words.
We only watched 6 episodes of it.
Yeah, exactly. But Doctor Strange has been in video games.
Yes.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Or really Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I think he was also in 2.
No, he was DLC. No, he wasn't in 2. But I think he was DLC in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yes.
And he was in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yes, he's also in Marvel Contest of Champions.
Yep. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 at least. I don't know about. I'm assuming 1 and 2. I mean, he's a pretty.
I just said
Interesting
1.
character.
I just said 1 and 2, and you shot me down instantly.
Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
I said Ultimate Alliance.
No way to know.
Well, I'm saying it now.
All right. Well, he was. Okay. Okay.
He
He was in Lego Marvel Superheroes also.
I just trapped you.
Yeah, you kind of did a little bit. You bounded me with the bands of
Sirak.
and he's in cartoons. He was in the animated series, Spider-Man. That is.
Yes, he was.
I started watching. He was in an episode of Hulk, where he was voiced by Maurice LaMarche.
Who's that?
Who's a voice actor? He's a Simpsons critic, stuff like that. He famously does
stinks.
like a Vincent Price style voice.
Okay.
But he did not do that for this guy, for this version of Doctor Strange, which is like, that's really a missed opportunity because he is very Vincent Price-ish. He's a little more horror-y, Vincent Price's voice.
Yeah.
I would picture, you used to watch Adventure Brothers or no?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
doctor, or I forget the guy.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
I really got to get back into that show. They really treated the lore with such respect that I'm like, fuck, I really got to get back into that show.
Yeah,
there was a lot of analogies for the Fantastic Four and Doctor Strange.
Well, yeah, there was a whole Fantastic Four team.
Yeah, and they were fucked up.
Yeah,
like Mr. Fantastic was like the only good one. Well, I'm not good in the hero sense, but he was the one that got out scot-free. The Invisible Woman
was inside out.
Only her skin went invisible. The Thing was just a big tumor.
Yep.
And the Human Torch would just always burst into flame.
And scream.
Yeah. Like he felt everything burn.
And I remember the Doctor Strange type character was like
Dr. Orpheus.
Dr. Orpheus was all about not Mr. Fantastic's wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go, playing into the whole bang your wife. Well, we talked about that about Wolverine.
Yeah. No, Doctor Strange as well, I think.
There was a very short-lived television film starring Peter Hooton and the late great Jennifer Walter. It was a TV.
Jennifer Walters?
No, Jennifer Walter. She was the mom in Arrested Development. She passed away 2 years ago, I think. Yeah. But there was a television movie called Doctor Strange. Fun fact: I think Peter Hooton, the main character, the main actor, the protagonist.
Who are you?
Whoops! This gentleman, straight up 70s, right? Yeah. He was 24. 70s were a harsh decade.
Coke.
Yes, a lot of cocaine. But obviously, Benedict Cumberbatch has now made the character more famous and more popular than ever. I think Benedict Cumberbatch was one of the first. That was when the MCU was kicking off, and then they were like, okay, now we're going to introduce new heroes. Post Iron Man, Cap, Thor, Hulk. And they were like, this is now a dream casting. I think people were always like, oh, I want Benedict Cumberbatch to play Doctor Strange.
Right.
And there you go. And I think
dude's still kicking. The dude played Doctor Strange.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he was 24 in 78.
So. Doesn't matter, man. He could have fucking OD'd on coke.
He definitely could have OD'd on coke. He could have OD'd on cock. You never know. 70s were a crazy time. Then AIDS happened. But anyway, Doctor Strange, in the Multiverse of Madness, the newest MCU feature film. What do you expect to see, Tom?
I don't know.
Prior to this movie,
Tom Cruise.
You've been spoiled on some stuff.
Tom Cruise.
They're definitely leaning into the whole multiverse stuff that we've seen from What If, because you're seeing some Captain Carter stuff. You're seeing some maybe evil Doctor Strange stuff. You're seeing some Ultron stuff. I'm all in,
Dude, we've been all in for the past 14 years.
I've been all in, baby. But Benedict Cumberbatch has been crushing it. I think the weakest he's been is when they threw him in Ragnarok for no reason. That was a little like, okay, we could have done without this.
I'll say...
All he did was like, hey, Odin's here. That's it.
I'll say his weakest was No Way Home.
Really? Yeah. He was all in that movie, though.
Yeah, but it was just... Dude...
I just mean the weakest utilization of Doctor Strange.
Alright, but the fact that Spider-Man was able to trap him in the mirror image, mirrorverse.
Oh, Spider-Man's
silly.
He also
little silly.
He also couldn't stop his astral projection form with the spider sense, which is a cool scene. Because he knocked him out and then he tried to slap.
I know, but still, it's just like, dude, you get caught in the universe that
He's also the main character of that movie. So
I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you should be able to get the fuck out sooner than the third act.
Yeah, but he wasn't a math doctor, too. They played that off well, that he was was all...
He's actually taught Spider-Man magic, too.
Yes, in one of the issues I'm reading, they swap powers for a couple panels.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I'm all in.
Sure.
And like we said, Nation, we're going to go see that movie.
We better be sitting in the back of that theater.
Yeah, no, I did that.
Good boy.
That's why I wanted to pick that theater. And I'm waving my hand. We're going to open up a portal.
For your sling ring.
Open a portal into the future, Rude Boys. Tell us what you thought. All right, so we are through the multiverse. We are in the reality where we did end up seeing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and we're actually sitting in a car.
In the pouring rain.
In the pouring rain. We got Sean from Circling the Drain.
How we doing?
Nation, you've heard of Sean. You know Sean. You love Sean. And we got Tom here. Tom's driving Mr. and Ms. Daisy back here. But yeah, so we're just going to talk about Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It's going to be fucking scattershot. Spoilers abound. You know, just skip ahead to the I'll mark it.
Yep.
There's no we
just
in team.
Okay, yes, okay.
But
interesting.
But there is meat in team.
Meat?
Okay.
Weird.
Meat?
Yeah. Anyway, we all really dug it, I think, right? That's pretty consensus.
Oh, yeah.
It was Sam Raimi as hell, which I really do appreciate.
Same.
Like, you've got, like, gorgeous extras, like, whoa, my God, reaction shots.
Yup.
Bruce Campbell up in the mix. Weird
effects.
overlays, practical effects.
Cool camera angles.
Yeah, really cool camera angles. Like some I don't want to... It's probably the scariest Marvel movie, which isn't saying much.
Right, yeah.
Because, like, there's some slight jump scares and whatever.
Yeah,
not like, you know, you're not going to evacuate. Yeah, oh my God, we're in the same page, weirdly. Yeah, I was going to say evacuate your...
The same
Page,
page, like the Darkhold.
Either way.
Tom getting us back on track. Yep, thank you. But yeah, pretty cool plot. Like, I thought this was it was just a very good standalone Doctor Strange movie, even though there were some very good fan services that we'll get to, some good Marvel references, introducing a new character of America Chavez.
Yep.
You got some more Wong stuff, doing his stuff. Yeah, go ahead, Tommy.
Wong seemed rather weak to be the Sorcerer Supreme.
Wong was Sorcerer Supreme because he was there when Steve got dusted.
I understand that, but,
right.
you know, still...
They needed a Sorcerer Supreme.
Still
like, that's
kinda,
the deal.
Like, I mean...
You're calling him a lame duck Sorcerer Supreme?
He got thrown off a mountain and
that sounds like a delicious meal, actually. The lame duck Sorcerer Supreme.
He's laying there on top of a mountain for, like, half the movie.
Right, which means
that's called pacing, Tom.
It also means he survived being thrown off the mountain, whereas other people would have just fallen to their death.
They would have splatted, yes.
I.e.
looking at you, Black Widow.
Yep. Seriously.
So, yeah.
But yeah, no,
to get the Soul Stone.
Some great, like, there are some great scenes. Like,
yes.
you know, I never thought seeing music notes being used as weapons would be so
really
fucking
interesting.
entertaining.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
That was very Sam Raimi in a Tom and Jerry sort of way. Like, it was fantastic.
Yeah, there was a fight between, like, 2/3 of the movie in when Doctor Strange is trying to recruit other Doctor Stranges or whatever.
Or
they
have
a music fight. They basically have a fucking dueling piano scene.
A battle of the bands.
I like that. Yes.
A couple of solo artists all over each other.
Yeah, no, that was fucking cool as hell. But I guess we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
The lead that was buried in TV spots and spoiled and everything, and even Patrick Stewart was like, wink, wink, I'm not in this movie, wink, wink. The Illuminati. This one specific multiverse's Illuminati, made up of Captain Carter, also in the TV spots, Professor Charles Xavier, which was, Tom got a little... boing, 6 to midnight.
Well, I mean, come on.
Something Professor X can't do, I'd imagine. I don't think he'd get an erection.
He could probably still get hard.
He just doesn't realize it's happening.
He
looks down and goes, hey, how are you?
Dude, I don't have any feeling there.
The fact that we heard the X-Men theme music...
That was dope.
Yeah, I was definitely one of those that screamed holy shit in the theater.
And that was good because, like, that wasn't even like that's not even the X-Men movie franchise theme. That's the animated series.
I know, and
that was, which I mean, maybe
that was
that's
that was full animated series.
Yeah, with the
X.
fucking wheelchair, the hover chair.
And you saw the powers working.
Yes, that was cool too. That was really awesome. Cool too. But also made up Illuminati was Captain Marvel, but played by the same actress who played Monica Rambeau's mother.
Yes.
In Captain Marvel, which we did do some little research on, so check that shit out. Baron Mordo, who's the Sorcerer Supreme in that universe, which causes some confusion and some conflict.
Yes.
Black Bolt, played by the same actor who did the very ill-lived Inhuman show.
And got a comic book accurate costume, which is nice.
And Dr. Reed Richards,
played by
John Krasinski, which was, fan casting right there. There you go.
That was awesome. That was very well done. I was honestly, I was kind of half expecting to see Michael B. Jordan.
Being like the
alternate version of Killmonger.
Sure, or Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah. Like Black Panther in that reality.
Well, didn't they? So it's like a lot of the stuff bleeds into like the what if, obviously with the Captain Carter and like the possessed Doctor Strange.
Yep.
They Killmonger became Black Panther, right? I believe in like one of the last episodes, like when they were like the multiversal defenders or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, what would have been the ultimate move, though, would be to have Michael B. Jordan show up as Human Torch and then have them ace him. Have them ace him in that universe, so it squashes the Fantastic Four altogether from that universe and just move on for some new shit.
They definitely, that scene alone gave fans like a really good glimpse of like
what's to come.
Honestly, maybe not.
No,
you know, man, they might just do their own fucking shit, but it's like, okay, fine. You want fucking Patrick Stewart as Professor X? Here
Not
you go.
anymore.
You want an accurate Black Bolt? Here you go.
Yeah.
You want Jim from The Office as Reed Richards? There you go.
Well, no, Jim from The Office wanted to be Reed Richards.
Well, that is true too. But I mean, everybody was like, yeah, fuck yeah, do that. Yeah. I thought Elizabeth Olsen. That was easy for you to say. Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah.
She fucking crushed it.
she did. And
I thought they were going to get away with some sort of like she was possessed. I mean, she was possessed by dark magic. I get.
Yeah.
But like possessed by, you know, we were talking about it might be Mephisto or Nightmare or some other fucking.
And then figuring
Doctor
sort of
villain.
and then figuring sort of like some sort of like good comes over evil, and she's okay and still part of the Avengers. Quote,
but they
she was.
they owned up. She was like, you know what? No, you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh fuck yeah. And obviously she did come to her senses.
Yeah, she did.
Well, not really come to her senses, but saw the error of her ways.
Yeah,
and realized that like.
I guess really at the end of the day, good did kind of triumph over evil. No complete spoiler alerts to the people listening out there, but
I mean,
yeah, you know.
But like, I mean, the thing was though, like, the way that those trailers did cut, they cut it really nice because they made it look like they were going to be fighting side by side,
right,
the whole time.
Yeah,
and no,
like there might have been some sort of disagreement, or maybe some sort of possession.
She was straight up the big bad.
Yeah, no, that was fucking dope, and that's good because you've already established a character. You don't need to bring in another one-off,
exactly,
just to be like, oh, all right, let's fucking
Still
fight.
Strength in numbers. Exactly. Avengers 4, 5 coming out.
Hopefully,
like, maybe. Yeah,
we'll see.
What? Spoiler alert! There will be a new Avengers movie. Oh my gosh! You know what's funny? So trending after Doctor Strange came out, Secret Wars was trending, and I'm like, was that a spoiler? So Sean, if you're not familiar, the most recent Secret Wars arc that came out, I think 2016, you know, a couple years ago, it dealt with all the multiverse characters fighting together to basically make one universe. Right. So I think that's what was going to be one of the post credits or something like that. Right. Turns out wasn't. Post credits we'll talk about the probably the more important one. Yes. Of the two, the introduction of Clea, which is Doctor Strange's wife. Just like the
on again, off again wife.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we've talked about it on the episode that this is part of. Doctor Strange fucks.
Yeah.
And
a lot. A lot. Like, he's up there with Wolverine and Daredevil.
And Pete's got a pretty good body count. Peter Parker.
Jesus Christ, we're going to call it body count?
That's what they call it.
He's just dropping them left and right.
That's what them studs call it, you know. Another fucking notch on the bedpost.
I was going to say that.
Body count also because Gwen Stacy's dead, R.I.P. But... Oh, too soon? Wow. Is that too soon? That was the 60s.
Yeah. That was beautiful. I like that.
But yeah, so they introduced Charlize Theron playing Clea. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
That was very cool.
Clea is like the daughter of an evil wizard or some shit. Isn't that like the conflict that they have? Yeah, you're my enemy's daughter.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to hit that.
Because you're Charlize Theron.
Yeah, you're going to hit that because, Yeah,
but then they go into like the dark dimension and, you know.
Yeah, so...
New adventures starring Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Doctor Strange going in the dark dimension, which will probably be the next one.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Who knows? But I dug it, man. I
really did.
A good tell for movies that I personally dig is I never buy them physically.
Yeah. Right.
I will buy this one physical.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was goofy. The effects were great. Not goofy, but like, you know, seeing Doctor Strange possess his counterpart zombified corpse with a cloak of demon smoke.
So Sam Raimi.
So Sam Raimi. And I was like, I fucking love this.
I
'Cause
know,
this is like different alignment Doctor Strange. Also, like all the different Doctor Stranges, like their magic was different colors, which
Yep.
is some stupid video game bullshit that I love.
It's
Because it's
not-
like I'm evil, so it's the red one,
Right.
or I'm using defense, so it's blue, or something.
Right, yeah.
There's more than one of us up on the screen, so it's
Well,
different
yeah,
colors.
that's also true too. That is also true too. We gotta not confuse the normies.
Because you can't go by, oh, he's evil, he has a mustache, because Doctor Strange always has a goatee.
Well, he's got a third eye.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a demon.
And yeah, he has the third eye at the end.
Yeah, which makes me seem that he's just got some knowledge of the Darkhold, I'd
Yeah.
imagine. I don't think he's like fully evil.
No,
I think he's probably just like,
But just in
he's
that
got
universe.
it. Well, yeah.
Plenty
Could
of
be,
the
yeah.
universes where he still only got 2 eyes, so, you know.
Well, he is. I don't know how they feel.
Magic.
I don't know how I feel about them calling the movie universe.
I was literally just
616.
about to say this, yes. I was literally
I'm
just
a
about to ask you this
little.
question.
I'm a little unhappy with that.
Right.
Like call it 615. Like if you
Right,
like something.
616A.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
you're
616
right,
is
yeah.
comics.
The 616 is the comic universe.
Or 619. Why not?
Damn, she's
right.
Yeah. No,
369. Damn, she fine. Do it to you, sucker. Do it one more time. Get low.
All right. So,
To the
but
magic
yeah.
window. To the magic wall.
No, I mean, whatever.
switch up stuff by magic
I
balls.
guess, I guess it's established that the movie universe and the comic book universe is.
Oh, skeet, skeet,
I
Oh,
guess,
fuck
but
it.
I'm sure that's them nerds. That's what they're going to be crying about,
Right, yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
like you can't. Now it's 2 different continuities or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, listen.
I mean,
616 is what the normies know.
Yeah.
Right.
If they reference 616, be like, you're right. Like maybe their universe 615.
Yeah.
And it's like there's plenty of universes out there. Like this one is all fucking 1920 steampunk. This one's in the future. This one's
Paint.
this one looks just like yours, but it's called 616. You know,
So-
like say that.
A very cool scene was, American Chavez is getting her and Doctor Strange to escape.
Right.
And they're going through different realities.
Yeah,
like,
I dug that.
I was kind of like, that's something when I pick it up, like, I'm going to have to
Yeah.
pause.
Yeah.
Like, I like the animated one.
Yeah,
that
there was a
used
little
to-
animated one.
I think the black and white one had to be noir.
I'd imagine so,
Had to
yeah. Like there was futuristic ones,
Yup.
which I mean, there's plenty of futuristic timelines out there.
and
in
there
the
was one where they
Marvel
were all
universe.
tint.
Yeah,
which is weird.
Which I don't think there's been a one shot of
And
that.
it was cool how when
they
they
should have been animals.
changed-
That would have been fun.
That would have been cool.
It was
yeah.
cool when they changed universes that the music kept changing too.
Yes.
And it wasn't even just a variation of the same song. Like
Yeah.
a different song
It was a
was
different
playing
tune,
in different
yeah.
universes.
I didn't
Yeah.
catch that.
It was really. It's definitely worth a watch. Obviously, watch it. You're paying Kevin Feige's great grandchildren's college funds right now.
Yeah.
Everybody. So
pretty
just fucking
much.
watch the movie.
Go see it.
Like we said, good Sam Raimi movie.
Very good.
I'm glad they were able to make him, give him what he wanted.
And I'm glad-
let him have his own feel and twist on the
Yeah.
Marvel universe.
Yeah, I definitely feel this was his redemption story after Spider-Man 3.
Well, that's what he said. He was actually he was burnt out with superhero movies after 3. Well,
Right.
after 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't want to do it. But then seeing Toby in No Way Home and doing this, he was just like, you know what? I kind of got that itch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm glad he jumped on board. Like when I heard that Scott Derrickson
Yeah.
left, I was just like, shit, they're gonna get some generic,
Some jabron. Yeah.
some generic fuck bag.
Yeah.
And
No,
no, they pulled out the Sam
Yeah.
Raimi dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sam Raimi did.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
a mystical item. found
That
only
might be
in,
the title of the episode.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's been
but
sitting in the pants of the MCU since the mid 2000s.
it's true. Yeah, just cryogenically frozen. Still wearing the same suit. But yeah, no, we dug it. 2 thumbs up all around.
Absolutely.
I would say.
Yeah.
Multiple
Totally.
mystical, magical thumbs up.
Yup.
And now we're going to travel back through the multiverse, back in time to the past when we didn't see the movie.
Right.
Goodbye.
That was a great movie. Or not.
No way to know. Because we're listening to our future selves in the past. But that's the big Doctor Strange episode. Any more talk on Doctor Strange?
He likes to have a big collar with his cape.
He does like a big collar. Yeah, that's definitely a Steve Ditko impression.
Oh
with
yeah,
the cape and the
dude,
eyebrows.
look at our boy.
Spidey?
No,
Oh. Michael Morbius is not a Steve Ditko.
I'm somewhat influenced by him.
I don't think so.
Look at my collar.
All right, I guess.
Ah.
Michael, can you just give us one episode?
Ah.
I guess I'm gonna wrap it up. From one doctor to another. I don't know what that means.
2 worst doctors you don't want.
And yeah, right. Imagine. There's a lot.
Actually,
of
maybe
doctors
Doctor
in the Marvel
Strange.
universe.
Maybe Doctor Strange, because he was a surgeon, and he
was a
seemed
surgeon.
all right.
What was I'm assuming Doctor Doom is gotta be like astrophysics or something.
I don't know.
Right?
Doctor Doom left college when his face got blown up.
But he somehow, he probably did like a tour in Latvia, right? Like,
Yeah,
is he like an honorary doctor.
Probably because he owns the fucking college, and they're like, you give Doom a goddamn doctorate.
Hold on a second. I'm literally googling doctors in. Oh, fuck off! All right, hold on.
No, you just look up what is Doctor Doom a doctor in.
Doctors in Marvel Universe. Doctors in Marvel. And I hope it gives me
It's not.
like what they're.
Are you using Google or using Safari?
Same difference.
And no, it's not.
I got me to Google anyway.
Google my nuts.
Doctors, Marvel's Mighty and Menacing Medical Doctors. This is from December 11th, 2019, from Marvel.com. Donald Blake, doctor.
I don't care.
It doesn't say what he's a doctor of. Anthony Druid, who cares about you? Who cares about you? Mr. Sinister's a doctor, which, no, okay, not a good look. Doc Samson. Oh, he's a doctor. And that's it? There's got to be more. Stop this. Maybe these are just medical doctors. Category doctors. Here we go. Peter Parker. Stephen Strange. Jane Foster. Otto Octavius. Brian Braddock. Lorna Dane. Nathaniel.
But what is Doctor Doom a doctor of?
There's a lot of doctors. Doctor. I guess he'd be under Victor Von Doom, wouldn't he? This is live research.
I'm gonna ask Google through my mic.
You might be better off doing that.
What kind of doctor is Doctor Doom? That didn't work out. Oh wait, hold on, I might have.
Victor Von Doom is not listed in here in Earth 616.
More to come. What kind of doctor is Victor Von Doom? Victor Von Doom, PhD, also...
PhD. There you go.
Okay.
What kind of doctor is Dr. Doom? He does not have a doctorate. Nor did he ever graduate medical school like Dr. Strange did in any official capacity. Dr. Doom should just be referred to as Doom, as he never earned the title. Though, if someone were trying to telling him that, they'd probably end up in Latvian prison, if not worse. That is from ScreenRant.com.
Oh boy, Screen Rant.
August
Woo
9th,
boy!
2020.
Let me tell you about Screen
Dr. Doom is
Rant.
an actual doctor. He has the actual doctorates from CBR. I have no idea. There's no way to know.
We're gonna say Doom is a doctor, so we're not sucking a
He's a
Latveria.
skilled scientist and engineer.
Latverian prison. So
Yeah,
yeah,
electronics,
Doctor Strange,
physics,
go see it.
Maybe or don't. I don't know.
We will be marking where the spoilers will be.
Oh yeah, no, I'll take care of that.
Maybe we'll
Or
have some.
I already did.
Maybe we'll have some guests on with our reacts. I don't know.
There's no way to know except you just heard it. Can't you see the multiverse, Tom? The multiverse. And on that note, RudeNation, by the power invested of me, I now proclaim this episode over. So says me, Doctor Strange.
Thank God.
Thank you, Doctor. There's no coming back from that. There's none.
No.
With an ending like that, I should just pull the plug. But I can't right now. Social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, RudeBoyz469. Check that shit out. Tom's doing a little dance I do for the outro. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn. But our home away from home is RudeBoyz.podbean.com.
Flick that strange bean.
Our episodes are posted on our YouTube page. Are you not going to do the bit? We do have YouTube. You know that, right?
I was gonna wait for you to start talking.
Okay.
We have a- bit.ly/RudeBoyz YouTube all lowercase.
The prophecy. Yep, that's it. Find our YouTube page. We'll be going on Twitch for the rest of Spider-Man, finishing up Marvel Spider-Man, doing some more Spider-Man games. Twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. We're trying to do it for Wednesdays, but you know it might fall through the cracks. We're trying here. Nation.
Look out for Thwips Days.
Webs Day every day in Spider-Man is Webs Day, so just get ready, subscribe, put on those alerts, follow our social media, mostly our Instagram channel, instagram.com/RudeBoyz469 to find out when we'll be streaming next. But that does it for the boys. If you want to find me on social media, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS. That's on Twitter and Instagram, and I have a mixology page that Tom owns. It is SherMixalat64. Tom, when you're not in Twitter jail, where can the Rude Nation find you?
So, Todd McFarlane, you little bitch. If you could fucking hit me up at Tommy_Cash80.
Slide news DMs.
That is Cash with a K. That's where you get me on Instagram and Twitter. Elon Musk. Hey, big boss bitch boy. Why don't you fucking change this freedom of speech thing? Why am I in Twitter jail for saying I want to punch fucking Todd McFarlane in the face for being up his own fucking ass? Fight me.
Good point. Wake up, nation. You sheep.
Fight me.
Nah, we love you. Thank you.
No, fight me.
No, who? Elon?
Just
I just
Elon.
want to fight.
Elon
My
fucking
name is Tommy, and I love to fight.
Todd McFarlane. Man, I'm hangry.
Yeah, we gotta feed the beast. Next episode, Nation, Spider-Man video games. We haven't talked about Spider-Man video games yet. I'm sure we have, but we're specifically talking about Spider-Man video
Pretty
games.
sure there's a whole
Next episode
okay.
of the Rude Boys Power Hour Plus. Happy Spider-Man. Happy birthday, Spider-Man. And Doctor Strange, thank you. Thank you for being a good doctor.
And happy Mother's Day.
It already passed.
This has been a presentation of the Rude Boys Podcast Network.
Oops.